Hello? I guess the fact that...
I think
Hi.
I think you cut out once in a
Yeah.
while.
It's weird because, like, the fact that I refresh my window and that fixes it suggests that it's on my end, but, like, I don't know what it is. It's really annoying. Anyway, smells a lot like big money to me. With my four, like, Bureaucrat and Monument are both pretty good, but I feel like Bureaucrat's going to be more important. Because I said so. Don't think Settler or Encampment Plunder is going to enter into the equation here. I don't think Settlers will either. I'm just going to play Bureaucrat Big Money, get a Horde, do the Keep Madness. Maybe, like, get a Monument on some fours someday when I'm looking for a terminal. Yeah, that's happening. Whoa! Hold on now. Hold on there. That's not what I wanted to happen. I pressed the wrong button. My apologies. I'm bad at clicking. Wandering Minstrel. I don't... I don't... I don't think that's good at all. Why would you want Wandering Minstrel in your deck? I mean, you're building an engine. I don't think the draw is good enough. Wandering Minstrel's... Okay, so Quist likes the engine. Good for him. How do I play against the engine? I have to run out provinces, right? Because you can score points with Monument and Plunder. So this is a gold. It's too early for Horde, but I'm going to need some Hordes. But yeah, this got to be gold. Excellent. So this engine wants a lot of action cards. He's definitely going to fall behind on stuff like keep splits of certain varieties. He'll be able probably to beat me on copper. I'll have him on silvers, hordes, probably golds. We'll see what happens with plunders. My guess is he'll get the plunders. So I'll have 5 keep points. Oh, that Settler's Wandering Minstrel synergy. Peddlers. Peddlers are going to reduce Wandering Minstrel's effect.
I think I get one more Hamlet here, and one more Settlers, and eventually I will get an encampment.
Encampment, huh? Well, yeah, you're going to need plunders for points, for sure. I got Horde last. I wanted 2 Hordes before I shuffled, yeah. Ooh. Good hand here.
Both. Oh, I don't have a terminal, right? No, then does it matter?
Get that delicious buy.
On the mission, it's too early. Yeah, one remains store.
That Hamlet Settlers madness. We got a repeat of that game. Oh! Oh, man. This feels so good. 7 with a horde, 7 with a hovel. You know you're doing it when you're hitting 7 all the time in your big money deck. It's just the best, man.
Yeah, trigger that shuffle.
Do it. Do it all night and all day. So many pet. Whoa! 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 Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
I want.
I got excited, and now the dog came over here. She's here. She brought. What did you bring? She brought her giraffe. There's a giraffe.
That's pretty terrible.
Hey, that giraffe is fine. There's nothing wrong with her giraffe. Don't call it terrible. Cover your ears, Lexi. So you can't hear Quiz smack talking your toys. It's new, so you like it more than other toys, don't you, doggy?
So, do I want settlers or encampment?
Yes. It's not too late to contest the silver split, Quiz. Gotta get in on that.
I think settlers is just way better for my deck.
I would agree. Oh, that's great. You drew me a silver. Well, gold's better than treasury, I guess. That horde feels pretty bad, though. You always hate hitting 7 with horde in hand. Makes you feel really bad. But, you know. I feel like my draws have been, like, below average. So, like, I certainly have a ready-made excuse if I lose the game.
So, there we go.
You sure played a lot of action cards.
Yeah, I must be winning.
I have a 21-point lead right now.
So, now I want all the things. So I want a gold for that I can get encampment. So should I first buy a horde and then a gold? I think that's not worth it. I want those plunders. I want a horde eventually. To have 2 hordes. Too bad that does not dominate. Yeah. A mission I can do soon as well.
If Dominate was around, I don't think I'd be doing what I'm doing. Dominate with mission, yeah, it's probably too good.
Let's monument. I think its monument is still too early. I want... Really? A stall? Kind of?
And your deck is kind of unreliable, which is one of the reasons I didn't want to play it. There's no thinning, and the draw's not great, and like there's no measures for reliability, like other than Wandering Minstrel, which you kind of have to start with.
Guess I have to get more Lost Cities or Bustling Village now. What is... Bustling Village is probably better with all the settlers. Not necessarily, but...
If you plan to draw your deck every turn, Bustling Village can't reliably pick up settlers.
With Hamlet?
That's not like... I mean, you have a billion actions. I mean, you can discard stop cards for buys anyway. I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think I have to get Lost Cities to make my deck more reliable.
That hand went from something to what it was when you bought Lost Cities. Is there anyone in the chat that wanted to advise on the tournament question? I'll go ahead and post it here. I don't think there's anyone in the chat that could potentially go to the tournament. Yeah, I better not. Give me a way to send you a message and I'll do it, because quiz turns are taking quite a while. I went and I found what I had typed up, so we can, be efficient about this. You do you, Quist. Don't let me stop you from being all that you want to be.
Sorry that I take so long.
No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. You're doing what you think is best. You're doing what you think will win the game the most. I have nothing but respect for that. My 27-point lead is really a 22-point lead, because you can just get like a random copper whenever you want, and then I lose 5 points.
Okay, finally I'm there. So... So if I get 3 encampments, it's 6, and I have 13 and 3 buys. Still not enough. I think I still have to wait for monuments before I can get more reliable. So 1, 2, 3. Get that plunder.
Oh no, 5 points.
And yeah, plunder is just better than monument for now. That's for sure. I'm just clicking random cards.
Oh, me too.
Ooh, that was quite lucky that I drew that gold.
Did you YOLO encampment?
Yeah.
Oh, you. Well, you have like one gold and one plunder in your deck, and you YOLO encampmented?
Yes. I had to, otherwise the turn would be over.
I feel like you deserve to lose an encampment there. Not like it matters at all in the slightest. Like, it's no big deal for you to pick it back up, but still, as a matter of principle, I feel like you should. Oh, but I have a pretty bad turn. If you don't Lost City, I can just snipe it from you. Snipe the encampment. I have plenty of golds. Whatever. I don't care. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm,
I
girlfriend.
can.
Don't ask, don't care. Tap, tap, snap, snap. I got judgmental looks from the kitty cat. I'll play that Necropolis. Reduce the cost of that peddler.
Okay, so
You did it, man.
yeah, I want definitely more plunders here. I'm not contesting silver. That's pointless. But I wonder if I could contest gold with one horde and just buy a lot of estates in the end or something. But I don't think it's early enough. I think I need to get now plunders and monuments and missions something here soon.
These cards go into the game log area and cover part of the game log.
Yeah. Do I risk getting the last plunder and stall terribly?
You're already risking stalling.
I know I want mission this turn, right? So discard for buy is pointless, but still I can use settlers. Does it matter? No copper in the discard. Where are my plunders? Come on. Whew, I didn't find a single one.
You
That's
have...
kind of horrible.
I think you're... Well, you only have 4 Wandering Minstrels. Wandering Minstrel makes it less likely for you to find your plunders.
Sure, but I didn't
Although
discard
you
one.
didn't discard it. I feel like you've been you've been drawing a lot more than what's expected. I don't know if I can back that up. It just seems like a lot more than what I thought would be possible. Like, you have a bunch of cantrips. You have some Wandering Minstrels that help filter, but, like, how likely is it that they really help you filter? You have 15 stop cards right now? Yeah. 15 stop cards. So... And the only thing that really gets you past more stop cards is, like, either Minstrel skipping, which seems unlikely, but it's kind of happening, I guess. And then you have 4 lost cities. So if you to like, I don't know, you should draw like maybe half, 2/3 of your
Should I
deck on
discard
average.
here? I don't think I discard here. Again, same thing. I don't want to stall here.
Ooh, that mid-turn shuffle.
It's all good. I will go through it.
Oh, you have encampments too. What turn is it? 15?
All the actions, sorry. That's really boring for you, probably. Okay. That. So there's one pile empty. Do I have to fear if I get the last plunder that you can pile out or something? I don't think I want to risk something like that. Should I get a horde now? And then... So I have 24. I can just get 3 provinces. You can't double province, right?
I don't have any plus buy in my deck.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So if I go triple province, that's 18, that's 33, and I likely get more points next turn. But if I stall, well, it's very unlikely that I stall, but it could happen. I don't think I want triple province. I want like double province. There's no need for triple province. I can like double province or just not province and get like 1 or 2 hearts and get lots of gold. Then my deck falls apart, but I get take 10 points away from you. Yeah, I think double heart is pretty good here. And then I did mission already, right? So my deck will fall apart soon, so that's why I think I get 2 lost cities here.
Okay, I think I can resign at this point.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm not just saying it like that.
You shouldn't be sorry for playing this strategy. It just really doesn't make sense to me how much better this was for you. I feel like my deck performed very poorly.
I can see no way in Earth big money winning here, honestly.
You know, like even
you can
if it
do whatever you
better,
want. You can get monument points, you can get plunder points, you can easily with multiple buys get lots of golds, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I feel like if my deck performed better, I guess I still would have lost.
And there's everything you want for an engine. There's Lost City, there's encampment,
There's
so much draw.
There's no trashing, there's no reliability. Like, I feel like
you get so many action cards. By filling your deck full of action cards, the likelihood of drawing a dead hand is very, very low.
I mean, the fact that you were so reliable still doesn't make sense to me. Like, the numbers just don't make sense to me. You had so few cards that drew, and your reliability mechanisms weren't really that online, but like you still were able to draw really big portions, like almost your entire deck, a lot earlier than I thought you'd be able to. Like, I just...
Yeah, there's so many cards that work well. You can Wandering Minstrel, Discover Coppers,
they're all cantrips,
Settlers
though.
draw... no, then Settlers is a lab then most of the time.
But that's not a lab, because like it doesn't stop you from drawing a stop card unless you shuffle mid-turn, which like never happened. So that doesn't help. Settlers doesn't
It
actually
happened
help.
multiple times. It happened
Yeah,
multiple
you drew a
times because of that
copper.
removal.
Like, it's just a peddler variant at that point. Like, it wasn't a lab. It definitely wasn't a lab. It didn't get you past stop cards. Unless Wandering Minstrel already got you past
I went through my deck multiple times, or 2 times every time, because with Wandering Minstrel discarding stuff, it happened.
Sure,
I think a
that's
couple of
Wandering
times.
Minstrel doing work for you. That's not Settlers. If you get that
No,
far,
then I
you're gonna
meant
draw
I
everything
can grab
anyway.
the coppers. I can grab the coppers from discard so that I don't draw them again when I go second time through my deck.
But you have enough draw in your deck to draw all those stop cards anyway. Like, if you get all the way through your deck, and then you cause the shuffle to pick up the other stuff, you've drawn your deck anyway. Like, you played all the action cards. That's a successful turn. I'm saying you got that far more than I thought you would. And Settlers doesn't help you get that far. In fact, it hurts you because it decreases the amount of sifting that Wandering Minstrel does for you.
Not sure. I think Wandering Minstrel plus Settlers is the way to
Like, it's
mitigate
great.
the trashing.
They have synergy, but it doesn't make your deck more reliable. I'm
not
saying
sure about that.
you had like 2 Wandering Minstrels until turn 10, and you had already drawn a whole bunch. Like, the results are there. Like, I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to me why it performed that well. I went through it in my head. I didn't see it performing that well. Like, it did. I bet if we did it again, it would still do it again. Like, I'm not delusional here. I'm just saying, like, the reason why it performed better than I thought I did is not clear to me. Like, I don't see where the flaw in my thought process was. If we played that game 10 times, you'd probably win like 9 or 10 of them. Like, I'm not going to argue that.
I mean, let's say, even if I only play Wandering Minstrel, Hamlet, Peddler, Big Money, I think that's still decent. Even if I do that.
Without Monument or Plunder?
Yeah, I mean, maybe one Monument as a payload or something.
Okay.
And I don't know, just saying
Without
that
Monument
this
or
is
Plunder,
already
that
pretty decent.
without Monument or Plunder, that deck's no good.
With maybe 1 or 2 Monuments.
Right.
Plunder is hard to get, but
Monument's a big deal there. You need some way to catch up in points. Because, like, if I get 6 provinces by the time your deck is online, like, you're gonna have trouble winning, right?
I'm just saying that, that it's not rare that I've played a Wandering Minstrel, Hamlet, Peddler deck. I think that happened multiple times when there's no better option. It's still better than Big Money to me.
With no other payload other than 7 coppers that you start with and peddlers.
Yeah.
No trashing and no draw.
Payload. Gold is payload. Wandering Minstrel gets through all the coppers, and you basically play a lot of peddlers and 1 or 2 golds. That gets you to province as well. More reliable than a Big Money deck.
With no trashing and no draw. You're saying Hamlet, Wandering Minstrel, and Peddler.
Yeah, if you win the Peddler split 10 to 0, of course.
I don't think so. That could be simulated.
Necropolis, of course, helps as well to decrease the cost of Peddler. It hurts the Hamlet, the Wandering Minstrel, but early on, I think it's pretty good to get Peddlers faster.
Yeah, it's like a silver. It's only good for buying peddlers.
Sure. So,
do you want to play more Dominion?
Yeah.
What's his business? No attacks. Fabulous.
That's a pretty big board.
Trader is a blue card. That's fun. Trashing, remodel,